Ducati 899 Panigale, 2013 to 2016, review bridges the gap between revvy 600 and powerful superbike. You used to be able to count the number of truly great sports bikes for the people on one finger, the Suzuki GSX-R750. But in 2013 another one arrived, the Ducati 899 Panigale. Back then the size of sports bikes was dictated by racing, so all the development went into making screaming 600s, and 675s, and 200 bhp plus superbikes. But you can't get close to using a 1000 properly on the road, they're just too fast, and most of us don't have the skill to ride one to the limit on a track day either, no matter how many electronic systems they're packed with. And there are no longer any road-legal 600 supersports in production for the UK market. Ride quality and brakes. Following in the footsteps of the 748, 749 and the outgoing 848, the 899 has evolved to a point where it's actually bigger than the Italian firm's original 851/888 superbike and almost as big as the all-conquering 916. Visually identical to its big brother, the 1199 Panigale, except for its double-sided swingarm and the smaller 180/60x17 rear tire, the 899 is packed with the latest electronics, a new Super Quattro engine and some of the best brakes in the business. Ducati have shed 5 kilograms over the 848 due to the lack of frame and other weight savings, and it shows. The steering is light and accurate, apexes are hit with pinpoint accuracy. There's lots of legroom for tall riders like me, the bars are widely spaced, not too low, and you can see clearly out of the mirrors. Engine. The Super Quattro engine has a revised bore and stroke and, like the big Panigale, is a stressed member forming part of the monocoque construction. Claimed power is 148 brake horsepower, 8 more than the old 848, with 73 ft-lb of torque. There's a nice spread of power. It isn't peaky like the 1198, pulls hard from 6000 rpm right through to the redline at 10,700 rpm. There's no horrible clattering and lurching at low speeds, which you have to control with the clutch, like you get on big Ducati superbikes though. The V-twin rush is smooth from the off, then builds, sending you like a bullet into the horizon, like a cartoon. Best of all, this is a machine where the ride-by-wire throttle actually works properly. Reliability and build quality. Show of forks control the front, sacks at the rear and Brembo, via Bosch ABS, the brakes. The standard of components used is high and so is the level of finish, as you'd expect from Ducati. Ducati's reliability issues are now a thing of the past, service intervals are much longer than in the old days. We've currently got 7 Ducati 899 Panigale owners reviews on the site, with an overall score of 4.6 out of 5 stars. The feedback says that servicing and maintenance costs are where it falls down, but the 899's reliability seems strong 7 years after its launch. Value versus rivals. You get a lot for your money, it's littered in rider aids and you're buying into an exclusive brand. The 899 is good looking, sexy, exclusive and shouldn't depreciate too quickly. The competition for the Ducati 899 Panigale includes the Suzuki GSX-R750, Triumph Daytona 675 and MV Agusta F3 800. Would-be owners could also consider the later Ducati 959 Panigale and Panigale V2. Equipment. ABS is standard, as is Ducati's very clever DTC, traction control direct from the 1198 superbike. There's also Ducati's EBC, engine brake control, which controls engine braking and prevents the rear wheel from locking up. Additionally, there are 3 rider modes, race, sport and wet, plus a quickshifter, all as standard. Shame they've had to revert to a conventional swingarm rather than a sexy single-sided item, though. Elsewhere, the LCD racing dash is easy to read, although not in color like the big 1199 Panigale, and the racing quickshifter works well at low speeds. Once you're moving you never need to use the clutch on the way up, which makes riding a lot less tiring. Specs. Engine size 898 cubic centimeters. Engine type 8V twin. Frame type monocoque aluminum. Fuel capacity 17 liters. Seat height 830 millimeters. Bike weight 169 kilograms. Front suspension fully adjustable show of 43 bpf. Rear suspension fully adjustable sacks. Front brake 2x320mm discs. Rear brake 245mm disc. Front tire size 120/70x17. Rear tire size 180/60x17. MPG, costs and insurance. Average fuel consumption 40 miles per gallon. Annual road tax £101. Annual service cost £190. New price. Used price £7,800 to £10,500. Insurance group 17 of 17. How much to insure? Warranty term 2-year unlimited mileage. Top speed and performance. Max power 148 brake horsepower. Max torque 73 ft-lb. Top speed 170 miles per hour. A quarter mile acceleration. Tank range 151 miles.